Going on, guys? Jim, the game guru. Okay, so we have a giveaway time. Giveaway for Love Letter. So we got Love Letter, a really small card game that can play anywhere from 2 to 6 people. There's not a whole lot of components to the game. It's actually got a bunch of tokens here, and you got about 21 cards. So it's actually a pretty simple game. So I'm gonna go through here. I will show you guys the cards. And then kind of go through some of the gameplay with 3 people. Okay, so if you guys are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I am your video game and board game nerd. The link for the giveaway is going to be in the description. I will leave it open for 3 days. The rules for the giveaways have changed. So let's go take a look at some of the cards here on Love Letter. And this is the game where you have to actually win the favor of the princess. And the way you win is by grabbing these little tokens, which I have right here. You win these little tokens here, and the person that wins the most, the required amount, is the winner. Okay, so here we got Spy at the end of your round. If you're the only player in the round who played or discarded Spy, gain 1 favor token. We got the Princess. If you played or discard this card, you are out of the round. Countess. If the King or Prince is in your hand, you must play this card. King. Choose and trade hands with another player. Draw 2 cards as a Chancellor. Draw 2 cards. Keep 1 card. Put the rest of the other 2 at the bottom of the deck in any order. Prince, you can choose any player, including yourself. That player discards their hand and redraws. Handmade until your next turn. Other players cannot target you. Baron, choose and secretly compare hands with another player. Whoever has the lowest value is out of the round. Priest, choose and look at another player's hand. And then the guard is choose another player and name a non-guard card. If that player has that card, they are out of the round. But in this game, what happens is you go through the several rounds. You just have to basically win the round by getting a token. And the first person that gets the required amount of tokens will win the game. And each card has like 0 all the way through 9. 9 being the princess, that's the highest card. And then 0 being the lowest. The Spy actually has an ability to get a token too if somebody else doesn't play the Spy card during that round. So in the way you can win the round is either you have the highest value in your hand at the very end when the deck runs out, or you need to knock the other people out of the round. That's the only way you can win. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna shuffle these really fast. Do a quick 3-player game. After you shuffle, what you do is you put the deck down, and then the very first thing you do is you take the top card and you put it aside. Now, if you're playing with 2 players, what you're gonna do is you're gonna end up taking another 3 cards from here and putting them face up. But we're gonna be doing this one as a 3-player game. So we'll do 1 person here, 1 person here, 1 person here. Okay, so there you go. So we got 3 people. I'm going to move these tokens and stuff aside here just to give me some extra additional rooms. Now, it also comes with reference cards here. So the reference cards basically tell you what cards are available in the game and what they actually do. And the cool thing about the reference cards, so you can't play 2 to 6 people, but I'm going to put 1 reference card for each person here. The cool thing about the reference card is that when you flip the reference cards over, they're actually an indicator as well of who's actually knocked out of the round. So like I said earlier, there's going to be some cards that can possibly knock somebody out of the round if you play them. Okay, so you deal 1 card to each person. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's take a look what we got. Ooh, so this person's got a guard card. This is the one that can knock somebody out of the round if you name a specific card. This person has the Prince. And then this person over here has the Priest. Okay, so right now it looks like the Prince has got the highest value. So the first person goes, we'll have this person right here go first. What they do is they draw a card. So now they have a Baron, right? What we have to do now is we have to play one of these cards. So pretty much most of the game, you're going to have 1 card in your hand. So every player, they'll draw a card and they'll play a card. Draw a card, play a card. Draw a card, play a card. And it's a matter of trying to be the person at the very end of the game that has the highest card value or the only one left in the round. What are we going to do with this? See, this one right here, you can choose and secretly compare hands with another player. Whoever has the lowest value is out of the round. But see, the only problem is if I play the Baron right now, if I were to play this Baron, what would happen would be that I'm left with the guard. And that would be pretty much game over for me with that, because I don't think this card can beat any other card. So the Baron actually is actually pretty good when you mix it with some with a higher end card. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just play the guard. So I'm gonna play the guard and I'm gonna declare a card. I don't know. I'll say like the Handmaiden or something. The Handmaid, and no one has the Handmaid, so that doesn't work. So if somebody did have the Handmaid, then they would be thrown out of the game. So now this person over here is gonna go. They're gonna draw a card. So now they have the Priest and they have the Prince. Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and play the Priest on their side. And then that allows them to look at somebody's hand. So they're going to go over here and look at this person's hand. And they notice that they have a priest in their hand. So they know at least one card they got. So this person's going to go now. They're going to go ahead and draw the Chancellor. So Chancellor, you can draw 2 cards, keep 1 card, and put the other 2 at the bottom of the deck in order. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to play the Chancellor. I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I get to keep 1 card. So let's go ahead and keep the 1 card. What am I going to do? I'll probably choose the Baron and then put the other 2 at the bottom of the deck, just like that. Now this person's going to go. They're going to draw, and look, they get a Spy. So I'm going to play the Spy right away because I get a chance. This player right here gets a chance that if the Spy is the only Spy card that's been played, they will get a token. So why not? So this person goes, they're going to draw, they get a guard card. They're going to go ahead and play their guard card. And they're gonna say, I don't know. Well, they know that they know that this person over here has the Priest, so they're gonna say Priest. But this person doesn't have it because they got rid of it. So, and then there you go. So there was a missed opportunity for this person because they looked at their hand before. They knew they had the Priest, but now it's gone. So that was a great play with the Chancellor to get rid of the Priest. So this person over here is going to go. They have a guard. They're going to go ahead and play the guard. And then they're going to call something like, I don't know, King. Okay, no one has a King card in their hand. That's fine. So this person's going to go now. Let's see. We still have a Baron. And now we go at Chancellor. I think I'm going to play the Baron on this one. So they're going to play the Baron. And then the Baron is choose and secretly compare hands with another player. Whoever has the lowest value is out of the round. So he's going to compare with this person here probably, okay? So he compares. He has the Chancellor. This other person has the Prince. So since he has a Chancellor and the other person has a Prince, this person is out of the game. So they flip that up. They're out of the game, and then they flip over their reference card, and they are broken now. So that person's out of the game. Now let's go over here. So we're going to go over here, and this person's going to draw over here. They drew another guard card. So now they have a guard and a Baron. And this person has a Chancellor, right? Yep. So they're probably not going to play the Baron, so they'll do a guard card, and they'll call the Countess. And he doesn't have a Countess, so this person's going to go ahead and draw. So this person now has a King and a Chancellor. See, now this is a tough spot because he's got King and Chancellor, but he doesn't want to get rid of the King because it's a higher value. So we'll go ahead and play the Chancellor, draw 2, and then put the other 2 in the bottom of the pile. So let's go ahead. We're going to keep the King. We'll put the other 2 at the bottom. There we go. Next person's going to go. They're going to go. Ooh, they're going to get the Countess. So they're going to go ahead and play the Baron, hoping that this person has a lower card because they have the Countess here, right? And then they reveal the 2 hands, and this person, which was a great move because this person has the King, which is only a 7, and this person has the Countess, which is 8. So this person is knocked out of the game. There you go. Knocked out of the round. I shouldn't say game. I should say round because everything's a round. So they're knocked out of the round. This person over here gets a lovely token. And then after that, you reshuffle the cards and you play again. So you flip all of these over, these reference cards. You take these cards. You shuffle them up. You bring this other card over here. This other card was a Handmaiden, by the way. So you shuffle all these cards, and then you go into round 2. And then the first person that wins the most tokens. Let me see what the 3-player game is. I think the 3-player game is 5 tokens. So if this person over here were to win let's say they won 3 and this person over here won 5. This person over here would be the winner. So then you get 5 tokens in order to win the game. But that's it. So that is how you play Love Letter. And this is in today's giveaway. Anyway, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.